Update. Mother-in-law made me a cup of coffee which had a very strange smell. Specially for you, my dearie, she said. I smiled and answered, how sweet, and swapped the mugs quietly with my husband, who was humiliating me for years. 60 minutes later. Part 2. I raised an eyebrow, folding my arms across my chest. Steve, you can barely stand. I'm calling an ambulance. I pulled my phone from my pocket, my fingers hovering over the screen. Margaret lunged, reaching across the table, and gripping my wrist with surprising force. There's no need, she said quickly, her voice a touch too desperate. I didn't react immediately. Instead, I studied her, really studied her. Her breathing was uneven, her pupils were dilated, and she was shaking, not from worry, but from pure, unfiltered panic. I met her gaze and spoke slowly. What did you put in his coffee, Margaret? The color drained from her face. Steve's head snapped up, his glassy eyes locking onto his mother. She hesitated, and that hesitation alone was enough. Steve exhaled sharply, finally registering what I had been suggesting all along. His own mother had done something to him. Margaret shook her head, her mouth opening and closing as she tried to come up with a